So this lovely girl here is Anjali, and she's the granddaughter of the original Mr. Patak 60 years ago?
60 years.
Tell us a little bit about how he started, because obviously he was over here in the UK, right?
Yes, so he was cooking for his family. Everyone was like, what is that? And so he started to make stuff at home. And people started to give him money, enough to own a shop. And they started to give away spice mixes for free. And then he thought, actually, maybe I should start doing this for a living.
It started with spices, but then went on to the pastes.
Absolutely, yeah. The idea of a spice paste, it's about locking in flavour, using fresh spices, which don't last that long.
So we're going to make a spice paste now, right?
Yes, a mild curry paste.
Right.
So it can go with so many different things. You can use it as a marinade, you could use it as an actual curry, you could use it if you just want to toss veggies through it. There's like a ton of stuff. So we need to toast off some spices to release all their flavour. So I'm going to give you some chilies. I've got a couple of black cardamom pods, so you'll know it a lot from like tandoori and stuff like that. So really nice and smoky. And then this is my favourite spice, green cardamom. So I'm going to give you quite a few of those cloves. Let's go with a little bit of bay. And then, how do you feel about cinnamon?
I love cinnamon. This little selection of spices, are we going in here?
Yes, let's toast those off. Notice how I've not gone too crazy, because these are incredibly strong. Nice. So while that's toasting off, I want to go in with some of these.
So this is coriander seeds.
Coriander seeds, 3 heaped teaspoons of that, double of that of cumin seeds.
So you want 6?
Yeah.
Cumin's quite a pungent spice, isn't it?
Quite strong. Go in with some black peppercorns. This is like a garam masala, and garam means warm, masala means blend. It's a warm blend. We're warming up our spices, so we're extracting all these essential oils nice and slow. So then we can then use this garam masala on something. But we're going to be using this to make a paste, because we're going to lock it in oil, so then it lasts for a lot longer. Now these are done, Jeremy, I just want to show you. We're getting a bit of fragrance from it. They're starting to change colour, which is great. Now you don't want to grind it when it's crazy hot. So you want it basically to calm down. You want everything to set.
So we'll let that cool. What I'd love you to show me is that you've brought pictures with you, and I love a picture.
So this was our first Patak's van. This is my uncle actually outside one of our shops. So we had jars, papadums, we had spice mixes as well. So while we invented the paste, we also did the spice mixes side by side, because some people didn't quite understand what paste was, but yet they'd seen a spice mix on their travels, so they understood that.
So to some extent, we're still trying to educate. People love curry, but they're nervous.
I think that's why they actually went into it in the first instance.
Right.
Because they realised not everyone is going to buy all these spices. People don't really know what to do with them. So we should give them our blends, our family recipes, and then at least they're going to make a good curry every now and again. So now I think this is cooled down. We're going to have a little feel. That's ready now to be ground up.
So the old way would be using a pestle and mortar. There are natural oils in those spices. We want to kind of bash that out. We could be here for hours doing this, couldn't we?
I think it looks like you're going to be.
Should we do what we would do at home?
Yeah, let's whiz it up.
Smells amazing.
Right, so, oh gosh, that smells good.
So this is a garam masala now, right?
Yes.
So what next then?
So now we need to think about the fresh ingredients that we think we're going to add to this. Garlic 4 cloves.
Yeah.
Pop all that in. Some amount of ginger.
How big's your thumb?
This big.
Well, go on, put yours next to mine. Right. This recipe's already got a problem.
My thumb size of ginger I think is pretty good. Shall I tell you how I test chili?
I'd love to.
All right, so just nip the end off for me. So I rub the end. Don't put it on like it's lipstick. Literally just like that. Mine's a little bit.
Mine's quite
tasty. No, it is, yeah, exactly. So do you want to put all of it in?
No. Should we do 1.5?
Yeah, all right. So now I'm ready to think about going in with turmeric. Turmeric's also going to keep the life of your paste a lot longer. Salt, oil.
So what kind of oil will you use? Just a kind of like groundnut oil?
Groundnut oil, rapeseed oil, nothing too flavoured. And then tomato paste.
2 heaped tablespoons?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's very exciting.
You got to think of this as like a base. Like this is where you start. Even with the paste that you buy, you start with those. And then you end up figuring out what you love. And then you start adding your own stuff to it. It's literally just a helping hand.
What British things have you hijacked with a little bit of paste?
Fish and chips.
Really? How?
So when you've battered your fish, warm up some paste, let it down with a little bit of water, warm it up very gently in a pan, and get that basted on your fish.
You baste fish and chips with... Oh my God.
It is a game changer.
Okay.
Honestly, it's insane.
All right, so what now?
This is ready for tasting. We need to make sure that this is actually seasoned up.
That sounds pretty good, actually. So one last little wazzy, and then we put it in our jars, right?
Yeah.
It smells amazing. I'm very happy about that. That paste is like a little history lesson. So thank you. That was a real pleasure. I've learned such a lot. There you go, lovely people. A lot of love right there. And if you don't want to have a go, then you've got the paste. It's so convenient. From me and Anjali and all of the guys at Patak's, lots of love.